Look at all these press things. All right. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
And indeed, it's a great day to be here in Birmingham and to be at the Birmingham-Jefferson County Transit Authority to make this amazing announcement. I'm Congresswoman Sewell. I proudly represent Alabama's 7th Congressional District. Today, I'm thrilled to join leaders from the City of Birmingham, the Birmingham-Jefferson County Transit Authority, from the Freshwater Trust, as well as a multitude of other partners. And in fact, I think you guys should stand behind me or around me, so this will be really easy. Make it work. Yeah, this is definitely a partnership. So. Today's project has involved not only the BJCTA, but also Urban Impact, the Freshwater Land Trust, Red Birmingham, the City of Birmingham, of course, has been ably represented, both their social justice department as well as their transportation department, and of course, your community development. Where's Megan? Yep. And so this project would not happen without having so many partners. And in fact, I believe it's the fact, because we had so many great partners, both the city and business and industry and nonprofits and universities, that is our secret sauce in leveraging our opportunities in Birmingham and in Jefferson County. So today, I am about to present a $21.6 million check to the City of Birmingham. It was made possible by the Rebuilding America's Infrastructure with Sustainability and Equity, RAISE, the RAISE grant program. This direct funding addresses our community's most pressing needs by investing in projects that will make our city stronger and more prosperous. This grant is highly competitive. The DOT receives hundreds of applications for RAISE grants, and the fact that we were able to secure $21.6 million, the City of Birmingham, is a big deal. You know, by leveraging taxpayers' dollars to help more citizens, that is why I believe applications like ours are so successful. I cannot think of a better way to use taxpayer money than to support the Birmingham Civil Rights Roads Crossroads Project, reconnecting historic neighborhoods through active mobility. So what this project will do is it's a part of trying to create a multimodal transportation system for the City of Birmingham. And it's an acknowledgement that there are historic neighborhoods like Smithfield and Graymont that have been divided from the city center by highway and Interstate 65, by railroad tracks, by industry. And this is an opportunity for us to connect people with the city center and with the vibrancy of the downtown area, the Civil Rights District. It's an opportunity for us to really make ourselves one Birmingham, and I'm really excited about that opportunity. Once completed, this project will create an urban trail, a multimodal corridor to celebrate and honor and revitalize the Smithfield and Graymont neighborhoods on the west side of Birmingham, and to connect them with the Civil Rights District and as well as downtown Birmingham. As the spine of a growing multimodal transportation network, this project provides safe and equitable options via an urban trail to complete streets. The 2.5 miles of redevelopment will go a long way in creating the ultimate goal of 36 miles of trail, and I'm sure Russia will talk about that. For me, it's a win-win because we're not only will it benefit us to have these trails for wellness and mobility, but it's also an acknowledgement that we are providing connectivity, and we're doing so in an equitable way. And so the mayor should get, and the city council should get major kudos for seeing this as a great project, Mayor. And do know that I stand committed to helping continue to make this a reality. Because right now, as you all know, we got $4 million for the Valley Creek and the Valley Creek trails. and we announced that last year was part of a community project. I was so excited about the fact that we were, by giving those resources, affecting not just the city of Birmingham, but Fairfield and Midfield and so many other communities. And so now to be able to do a downtown loop that includes connecting Graymont and Smithfield to Birmingham, and I know that ultimately this will be an opportunity for us to be forward-thinking in creating truly a multimodal corridor that really allows for our citizens to be able to walk, to be able to cycle, to be able to run, to be able to travel all throughout our city. And this is a 21st century vision, and that vision would not have been possible without our great mayor, Mayor Woodford.
Amen.
Thank you, Congresswoman. I don't want to take any credit today. I'm actually here as a huge cheerleader as well as supporter of this great opportunity. So I want to start with my sincere appreciation for the Biden-Harris administration for making this money available even if it's in a competitive way. Which leads me to my next, probably biggest thank you and offering my sincere gratitude, and that is to Congresswoman Terri Sewell. I want to thank her for always being attentive to, advocating for, engaging the residents of District 7, all of us, here in Birmingham as well as the rural parts of District 7. We have an amazing Congresswoman, so let me just pause right here and talk about it for a second.
You don't have to, not
In all sincerity, the City of Birmingham's relationship with Congresswoman Terri Sewell has been amazing. We have been aggressive with going after grants. We have been aggressive in engaging this administration, and we couldn't ask for a better advocate, a better listener, a better fighter for, and a better person than Congresswoman Terri Sewell. So in front of everyone, I just want to say thank you so much. Just almost 22 million. It's a big deal. And I'm going to go down the order. You see these amazing, strong ladies that are thinking. Russia and her team at the Fresh Land Water Trust have a compelling vision. And what I like the most about their vision, everybody, is that it is literally for everybody. It is not isolated to a particular side of town, a particular group of people within our region. It's not isolated to a certain social economic group, if you will. What this 2.5 mile does is just a portion of a bigger vision to connect all of us here in community, related to not just place, but people. And for that, thank you as well. And then, of course, we are in Charlotte Shaw's house.
A great hostess.
And so to your board, to you, to your amazing staff, and then to the everyday employees you have that are in front of the citizens we all collectively serve, thank you for your leadership. I believe what's presented here, everybody, changes lives. And so there is another group I cannot fail to mention, that is my team. I told you I was a cheerleader today. The City Council was led by Dr. Darrell Quinn, as well as the team in the Department of Transportation, as well as the Community Development Department. They do amazing things. All of that together, right? Our community partners here, our Congresswoman, the internal teams. Our success is based on leveraging partnerships. But leverage could be a loose word. And so it's actual genuine relationships, partnerships that allow us to have this type of success that Congresswoman Terri Sewell is able to present. This check, and it's not just money, but this project literally connects all of us. Y'all know one of my favorite things I like to say because I genuinely mean it. When we talk about improving the quality of life of the residents who live in the city of Birmingham, this is a full definition of that. So again, Congresswoman, thank you so much.
ask Roger Smith, who is the Executive Director of the Freshwater Land Trust, to come and talk to us about how this fits in with the greater project.
Thank you, Congresswoman. What an amazing day that we are all here for, and it is incredibly, incredibly exciting. As the Congresswoman mentioned, I'm the Executive Director of Freshwater Land Trust, and we are the facilitators of the Red Rock Trail System here in Jefferson County. So thanks to our partnership with the Jefferson County Department of Health, which started in 2010, we've been able to get 129 miles of trail on the ground already in our county. The ultimate goal that every resident in the county could have a trail or a green space within a mile of their home. So what we did was really go back and say, we need a new plan for the next 10 to 15 years. Let's update what we've done and see where we can go. And so we worked with Alta Planning and Design, which is a national active transportation company out of Portland, Oregon, to develop what you see there as the Red Rock Trail System Map Future Trail Loop, known as the Red Rock Action Plan. And the goal of that was really to create community connectivity through the trail system. And so if you look at that, that would ultimately create a 36+ mile loop around the greater Birmingham metropolitan area. We announced that along with Mayor Woodfin and then the mayors of Homewood, Irondale, and Fairfield last fall. And so we are in the process of building that out as quickly as we possibly can. And so we're here today about Corridor A, which has been talked about, and we sometimes call the Civil Rights Trail. It's an amazing project, and we thought it should be a priority as far as the 7 corridors that were included in the action plan. It will obviously connect City Walk to Morris Avenue, and then also you will be able to go from 20th through Smithfield to Legion Field. So we thought this was an incredibly important part of the trail system in order to get many neighborhoods which have historically been cut off from downtown a way to get to downtown without having to get into a vehicle. We believe the trail system is critical for a number of reasons, and we talked about this earlier today, not only for health and wellness, but also it provides a form of alternative transportation, particularly for those individuals who don't have the ability to afford a vehicle. And then finally, like I mentioned, it really brings our community together. When you're out on a trail system, you interact and see people and get to know people that you would never get the opportunity to do if you were sitting in your car by yourself. So I agree with the mayor and everyone here. This is truly going to change our community. It will look dramatically different in the next few years. And everyone here today should be so proud and excited about what is to come, because it's amazing. Before I conclude, I have to thank our staff. Raise your hand, many of whom are here today, including Carolyn Buck. Stand up, Carolyn. She's our Red Rock Trail System Director, and she is on, literally, boots on the ground every day, working very hard to make this a reality. And I will say, through her partnership, particularly with the city's Department of Transportation, this is coming about. So it's an amazing day. I hope you're as excited as we are, and tell everyone about it, because there's more to come.
Good morning. And my soror.
That's right. My sorority sister. Well, good morning, and I like to say, Congresswoman Sewell, we always love to see you, because when you come, you do bring a check. We appreciate that. And Mayor Randall, we can't say enough about your support for transit and what you have done for us in your mayorship, to just support all the things that we're doing and all the things we need to do just to get better. We thank you. We thank you for the BRT too. And we look forward to working with the trail as well. So I also want to thank my staff who we're bringing the expertise now to transit, so that we can participate in activities like this, and especially this grant. Our piece is the mobility hubs, and these mobility hubs will not just be standard bus stops. They're going to take on the character of the neighborhood, so that the neighborhood will feel a part of us and we feel a part of the neighborhoods. Because, so long we've been separated as a group, and Birmingham used to have a vibrant, very reliable transportation system. So we're going back to the future. We're not bringing that future back to us that we once were very well respected in the city for the transit agency, and I think in the transit system. And with all of these mobilities, we're twofold. We're not just a bus company anymore. We can actually build infrastructure and be a part of infrastructure changes where we add to the community. But the biggest thing that we're working on as part of this, and we're developing this now, is our integrated app.
Yes.
And this integrated app, where you have to go to all these different applications right now to look at transit, to look at bikes and scooters and trails. We plan to bring all of that in one application. So imagine an integrated app on your phone where you can plan and schedule your trips for bus, for BRT, for microtransit, to see which trail you might want to go to for the day, and all these different things in one application. So we are working on that right now. We're in the planning and discovery stage where we're actually putting together a demo for that. And so look forward to great things that we can participate in to help encourage this wonderful partnership. We're doing our part, and we're doing more than our part. And we just want to say, I'm just so excited to see this finally come to its level here in Birmingham. So we look forward to working with everyone. Thank you very much.
Thanks. So let's take a few questions about this project. Any questions about the project? You guys are great. No questions?
Overall, how big a deal is this in your eyes, and is this a jumping off point of sorts? I mean, further efforts undoubtedly would be necessary in transportation improvements. What are your thoughts?
Well, I'm just excited that the city of Birmingham and all of the local partners came together to actually do this project. And the project initially is a big project, but the $21 million will go towards creating a corridor that will connect Smithfield and Graymont neighborhoods with downtown Birmingham, the Civil Rights District, and the 4th Avenue Business District. And so, it's a nice start. As I told Secretary Buttigieg, it's a nice start. But do know that we're going to be applying for more resources so we can do additional corridors. I would be remiss if I didn't thank HUD for the community project that I was able to present $4 million for the part that is at Valley Creek Rails to Trails, which is Corridor D.
Well, right below it.
Below it, okay.
Yeah, the yellow dotted line, right
Okay.
below it. Yes.
So we're well on our way. So the $4 million was in this year's budget, last year's budget, the FY23. We haven't passed the FY24. So I'm going back on Wednesday. I know the year began November 1. Anyway, but I think that we're well on our way. So and I have to say, all of this money doesn't come just from the federal government. Almost all of them require a local match. And so the city and the county, and of course, even our nonprofits are stepping up to provide those resources. And so this is really a team effort, and it will benefit, as the mayor said, the whole of Jefferson County and Birmingham, but it also will require all of us to have skin in the game. And so I'm really excited about this opportunity to really showcase government working on behalf of the people. Yes, sir.
One other great thing about this is just not the first grant. You have another grant with HUD that connects.
Yes.
Can you talk a little bit about that?
Sure. I think many of you were here when we welcomed the Secretary of HUD to Birmingham to award a Choice Neighborhood Grant of $50 million.
Thank you, Congresswoman Terri.
That will actually revitalize Smithfield and Graymont. So this is just yet another way that we're actually revitalizing historic neighborhoods that meant so much to the vitality and really contributed to the civil rights movement. We're now connecting them back, reconnecting them back to the city and back to the civil rights district. And so this could not have happened without resources, and kudos to the city for acknowledging that they have to leverage all departments within the federal government, not just DOT. So that's an example of HUD also stepping up and helping out. And so staging this, applying for these grants, critically important. And I want to say, Mayor, your team at the city has done an amazing job of not giving up when they didn't get a grant the first time. Instead, they learn from their mistakes, they seek the technical assistance from those agencies, and they submit an even better proposal, which is why I believe we are now seeing the fruits of all of that great labor by us getting multiple grants and multiple opportunities for the federal government to leverage federal taxpayer dollars on behalf of Birmingham and Jefferson County.
All right. Sorry.
One more.
Okay.
Do you believe the trail and the corridor will lead to more businesses and more economic opportunity in those neighborhoods?
So the short answer is yes. I could stop there, but we should always talk about what exists first. So in this footprint exists historic Black businesses already. And so I think we have to make sure they're the priority. I think this type of connectivity provides more foot traffic citywide, it provides more exposure to those already existing businesses. So yeah, the answer to your question is a simple yes. However, our desire, our wants are to make sure what already exists, we're taking care of and already making the necessary investments so they can continue to thrive as their business to the next generation.
And I'm excited, I'm not going to steal their thunder, but I know that more raised grant applications are in the works to continue to really build out this trail system. Ultimately, it's a goal of 36 miles of trail, and we're well on our way, and that's because of the amazing community partners and our wonderful city and city council.
Thanks, everybody. We appreciate it.
All right. Now we got to hold the check. Do I have it?
Great. So we're going to do here first. Okay. So I'm going to do camera. On 3. 1, 2. Oh, I'm so sorry.